Hey everyone, this is the LEGO City Money Transporter set. I find it strange that the armored car here, or armored truck, or armored van, whatever you want to call it, is in the police color scheme and livery. It's a police vehicle. Normally, everything I've ever seen, those are operated by independent companies. It's a civilian, actual for-profit company, service that moves money around, but here they've done it as a police vehicle. I think the van itself looks pretty good, at least at first glance. In the front, maybe it looks a little bit old, like between 5 and 10 years old, just relative to other LEGO designs. I think because of these curved bricks that they use on the side. Just reminds me of older designs. Not in a bad way, not in a bad way at all. Just a little bit of nostalgia, I think, that I get from that. The stickers that are applied are on the front, on the top, and a couple on the side, including one that is repeated on either side for the safe here to actually access one of the money stores from the outside, or valuable stores. It's a nice little sticker there, and this just opens up on the side. We've got a couple of gems actually in there at this time. The detailing on the roof, I think, is fine. Just a little bit of texture on the side. Thing looks pretty good, especially from the back. There's a little bit more detail than I was expecting to see back here. And the other side is just completely mirrored. And they do give you enough gems to put a pair in each of those. Now from the back, you can actually bring down, use this pad here, I think it's a pin pad, and bring this down. Basically unlocks the thing and gives you a small ramp that you can use for a hand truck. And then you can get inside from the back. That's the official access there, but there are a couple more safes inside, or money boxes, lock boxes of some sort. They don't want to slide out. It would have been nicer if they would have allowed you to just slide those right out, but there's a little bit of a lip in there, so dump them out like that. Two of them are in here. One of them right now is empty. The other one has in it. Oh wow, it just came through the slot. If I had tried to do that, it would not have happened, but yeah, there's just enough room to fit a tile, 1x2 tile through the slot. They've used these as mailboxes in the past, but inside of there is one gold bar and one printed denomination of 100 money piece, and there's not a whole lot else to be seen inside, but you can get in to the top as well. You as a huge figure from the top. That just all flips right up. It just allows you to align things a little bit more easily in there. Now I'm making a mess here, but the premise of this set is that a bad guy, or in this case a bad lady, would come along, hop up onto the top of this thing, use her crowbar to get into the roof, and then steal stuff from inside of it. Presumably while this is just parked somewhere. Basically, this is very safe, literally. This is very safe and secure from the back, so she just bypasses all of that security and just comes up to the top and I guess gets in through a vent or something. You can also remove this front area, part of the roof, just to get access to the driver's compartment, which is centered and just has a plain steering wheel. Here are the two figures up close, and you know what? I like both of these. I like their prints, I like their expressions, I like their choice of accessories. I especially appreciate, in this case, that the criminal figure over here has a torso print that can actually be used for something other than a criminal, because she does have her just escaped from prison and stole these overalls to throw over my prison outfit, shirt with the obvious stripes on it. But because they've brought in the waist to make it into a female specific torso, which I don't feel is necessary, it actually has the effect of hiding the stripes, and you barely see the stripes, and I think it's just a useful torso piece that can be used for other things, which I always want to see. The more different things you can use LEGO pieces for, the better, in my opinion. Again, I do wish that they had just made it a universal torso that didn't have to be a female, but at least, like I said, at least this is useful for other things, and I could see using this on a male character also, because those lines aren't that obvious in total. And this is a good print on the back. Now here, the stripes are a lot more obvious, but I think they just don't bug me enough. I think that the stripes go well enough with the belt there that they look like they could represent something other than just a prison outfit. The criminal's backpack is presently loaded up with another gold bar and another piece of money or stack of money. And the set also includes a hand truck, like I mentioned earlier, which is useful for taking safes in and out of the thing. Although, again, it's not able to really move smoothly up the ramp, but it's nice to include this, and this does fit into the back of the van along with 2 safes. So the main build is nice, and I like the minifigures, but the whole premise of the set is still very odd to me. I think this should not have been a police-themed vehicle. I think it makes sense. I mean, it's fine to put it in with the police stuff, but that should have been an independent company and then just have a cop on the side, maybe on a motorcycle or something. And the idea of a person just walking up and robbing the thing and just walking away, and then the driver gets out and then just says stop and puts the handcuffs on there. You know, there's some holes in the implied story here. I'm also not thrilled about the price, at least in the US. It looks like everywhere else it's relatively reasonable, but in the US I think that it is a bit overpriced. But that's all I have to say about this set. You know, it's pretty simple, straightforward, even though it makes me scratch my head a little bit. Let me know what you think about it, though, if it makes sense to you or if you share my confusion, especially about the police branding of the truck. Look forward to your feedback, and I'll be talking to you again very soon because more videos are on the way. Bye for now.